Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Corbett. I'm kind of glancing at the monitor behind you. Seems like there's still a little bit of snow here in Medford in the Rogue Valley.
Yeah, it looks like it's picked up a little bit. The rate in which the flakes are falling has increased just a little bit. It also looks like the size of the flakes have increased too. So that's just kind of how it's going to work this morning. There are going to be ebbs and flows within the snow showers, and you can see just based off of our temperature map that most everything that's going to fall on the ground will stick as our temperatures are sub-freezing. It's brutally cold out there on the east side. 17 in Lakeview, 15 in Christmas Valley, but we are below or right at freezing in our west side valley. It's just a little bit above freezing there along the coast. So most of the snow now has shifted into Siskiyou County. There still are lingering snow showers in Jackson County, but everything has shifted out of Josephine County. This is mainly a Rogue Valley and Shasta Valley problem now. And so that's why we have this winter weather advisory still in place until 10 a.m. It goes for western Siskiyou County, for Jackson, Josephine, eastern Curry County, all elevations, and then coastal Curry County above 500 feet, as we could have a couple inches fall in addition to what's already on the ground. So as you take a look at Stormcast, you'll see that we'll have several rounds of snow throughout the day, scattered really in nature, but a big round coming through the area by the time we get into the overnight hours. And so that would potentially add a few more inches into the mix. It'll be interesting to see whether or not the National Weather Service extends that winter weather advisory. And then on Wednesday, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Definitely less coverage in terms of snowfall, but it looks like snow will enter Lake County mainly. That looks like the biggest concern there. But then we clear out by the time we get into Wednesday. So those snow levels today, they're going to rise up to 2,500 feet. So even though it's starting as snow in the Rogue Valley, it'll transition into rain, but then it'll transition back into snow overnight. The snow levels will bottom out around 1,500 feet. Some of those forecasted snowfall totals we'll see over the next 48 hours. Crater Lake could have an additional 6 to 8 inches. Crater Lake, by the way, I just saw a post from the National Weather Service in Medford on Twitter. Crater Lake received 27 inches, I believe, over the last 24 hours. That is incredible. The rate at which the snow will fall is definitely going to be less than that over the next 48 hours. And then you can see just trace amounts to a few inches there on the east side in the Shasta and Rogue Valley. So for today, scattered rain and snow all about, and then you can also see very cold conditions. We'll have a hard time making it out of the 20s on the east side. We'll have a hard time making it out of the 30s on the west side, and we'll be in the 40s there along the coast. Then for tonight, we're expecting that transition back into snow in the west side valleys. And everything should stick for the most part, as we're going to be right at freezing there in Medford, maybe just a little bit above freezing there in Grants Pass. We'll be in the 30s there along the coast, and we'll have a hard time making it out of the teens once again there on the east side. And as we look way ahead to next Monday, that looks like it's going to be the next big weather maker. If everything pans out the way we think it could potentially pan out, we could be in for another very long stretch of weather, but that is still ways out, and we'll have definitely a lot more to say about that. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. Of course, rain will be likely today. I think it's just mainly going to stay rain. We'll have more chances for snow later in the week, but it looks like snow levels are just going to be a little bit too high. And then as we look forward to 2022, it looks like the year will start off right. It'll start off cold, but it looks like we get a very brief window in all the action before the next storm system arrives. Then on the east side, we are looking at just brutally cold temperatures. Look, there are a couple days you can pick out there where the low temperatures are going to be in the single digits. There in the Cascades, we'll have additional snowfall. Again, nothing like 27 inches in 24 hours, anything ridiculous like that, but still definitely a couple inches are possible over the next few days. And then in the Rogue Valley, starting off as snow, it'll transition to rain, transition back into snow overnight. Additional chances for snow throughout the rest of the week.
So really just a mix of snow, rain, snow, and then you said it's going to be a little warmer. So just a lot happening this next week.
Yeah, a lot of flip-flopping. You put it best. A lot is happening over the next 7 days.
All right, cool. Thanks, Josh.
Of course.